So today we are going to discuss that how we can get a server certificate signed from Let's Encrypt. So the basic problem which we are trying to address is that we will not be using a self-signed certificate. Even we do not want to purchase a certificate signed by a CA. For example, there are many public signing authorities which charge you, but Let's Encrypt is a free uh, CA which signs your certificate. So basically there are two options, but we will be going with the DNS CNAME check option. So Let's Encrypt asks that either we can place a file, a challenge string on our domain. So for basically for before starting and asking the Let's Encrypt for getting the certificate, we need to own a domain, uh, and then only Let's Encrypt can validate that we own a domain and then provide the certificate for that domain. So in this challenge, in this video, we will be going to discuss about the DNS way of getting the server certificate. So what we are going to do here is, so these are the steps. Let me walk you through. So we have to install the certbot, which is a utility available in Ubuntu for asking the certificate from Let's Encrypt. Then we can check the version. So let me, I have already done the installation. My certbot version is 1.21.0. Yours can be newer than this. Then we have to get this Python file which actually does the work of asking the certificate. So this is available on this GitHub repo. You can do a wget. After doing a wget, you will get this python.py file in your directory, and then you can open it and then change the version from Python to Python 3 because I'm using Python 3. And then you have to move this file. So I have done the wget. I have changed the executable permissions plus X. Then we need to move it to the etc let's encrypt. So I was not having the permission, so I did it with sudo. And then finally we have to execute this command where we have to pass this file and we have to tell that what's the preferred method of challenge. My preferred method is DNS. Other method uh, can be the challenge string. So we will discuss it maybe in next video. And then we have to give this debug challenges here because only when we give this debug challenge and manual, the Let's Encrypt will stop uh, and provide us a time to upload uh, the CNAME entry into our domain. So I own this domain, so uh, I have uploaded or created a new CNAME record in the domain. So how it happens is, let me show you. So when I run this command, it asks, okay, so one more thing is that uh, you can ask on the same command to generate uh, multiple certificates. So this is a wildcard certificate that if your domain is, for example, example.com, then any of the subdomains, for example, test.example.com, you can issue the certificates using the wildcard. But for my case, I am only asking to issue a certificate for my domain. That is this domain, so I have not included the wildcard entry. But if you want, you have multiple domains, you can issue one certificate which is valid for all the subdomains and domain as well. So after running this command, it provided this record. So it says that the CNAME record of your main DNS zone. So this is the CNAME record name which we have to create, and this is the value. So let me go to my uh, DNS provider. So I'm using, I have bought it from Hostinger. So here on the DNS records, uh, we need to create an entry. Something is CNAME, and then we have to change the name. Name should be this complete string, and target should be the should be this value. So let me show you. I have already created a CNAME here. So this is the CNAME. So CNAME uh, name is this and the value is this. And I've created for TTL 300. So now what will happen is when after doing this entry, I pressed enter command. So Let's Encrypt provided me the certificate and the private key. So earlier Let's Encrypt used to ask to enter a TXT record, but now it's asking for CNAME record because CNAME is basically another name of the DNS. For this domain, uh, somebody can reach this CNAME entry as well, and this CNAME entry actually resolves to ACME. Let's encrypt only. So what will happen is in future, if I want to renew the certificate, so this ACME server can directly reach to the CNAME entry and does do the renewal. So this makes sense. So now let's open this certificate file and see what are the entries, whether it's a signed certificate or not. So I opened this using OpenSSL, uh, and let's see what's the certificate is. So the issuer is Let's Encrypt. That's good, what we are expecting. So Let's Encrypt by default issues the certificate for 3 months. Um, so it will expire in 3 months. So the subject is the CN is my domain for which I have asked the certificate for. So this is the public key which Let's Encrypt has generated for me, and these are the extensions. So this is for the web server and web client authentication. That's good. It's not a CA certificate because CA is Let's Encrypt itself. And then um, these are some other certificate extensions. So this is the authority information access. SAN is only one name. I have not provided any other SANs. Uh, so you can actually provide the SANs in the Let's Encrypt config file. And then the CRL distribution list is this one. So certificate revocation list. If someone wants to check whether the certificate is valid or not, it can go to this and see that the CRL list. And finally, one option for the SCT. So this is used for signed certificate timestamp. So anybody wants to check this certificate publicly that this is valid or not, they can use this extension of the certificate. So yeah, um, that's good. And one more thing, that Let's Encrypt will be uh, also like it says the cert bot has set up a scheduled task to automatically renew the certificate in background. So if you want to disable this feature, you can do that. Otherwise, it renews the certificate by itself. Thank you.